welcome back everybody. The calculations have been done and we are set with our second game here of the day here at Laguna Beach Open Women's Pairs. And the second game will feature Julie Buchanan and Barbara Lee versus Sherry Curry and Joe Narmontes. Both these teams had a little bit of a rough time in their first game, but they also had some pretty solid opponents as well. So expecting a good game here. They're just finishing up because they've been bouncing around and doing different greens. There was a question about whether they're going to do trial ends or not, so they just decided to let everybody have two bowls before every game. And they also reduced it. The original plan was to do 5 games, and instead they shortened it to 4 games. So we're just finishing up our second trial end here. So we had 4 teams that got the 7-point maximum, including the game we just saw with spoilers, with Flora Wright, Trish Kwan, Julia Gallo and Eva Lee, Becky Rinaldi and Dina Medina, Cheryl Barkovich and Heather Stewart. All 4 of those teams won and got the maximum, so those 4 are playing in the order that I mentioned. So that's your reward. So Flora and Tricia won big, and you get Julia and Eva. So that's going to be a game. To mention, Becky and Dean are real tough, and Cheryl and Heather Hall of Famer, and CB is very tough. So. And we were also tweaking some camera positions and angles during the break. Again, this team we have here, I think Joan was busy playing. Usually she's helping out, but between Kelly Warren and Sheila Conti, as well as our usual crew of Steve Narmontes, and who's still tweaking cameras, and Gary Barnes, are all trying to improve the product and try and have everything nice for everybody to watch at home or on the go, wherever you happen to be. All right, trials are over, and we'll get this thing underway. This looks like Joan and Sherry are going to get the mat. All right, we'll get the, so they've gone a little long here, so we're getting the cameras all situated. Decent opener by Joan, just a little behind. Here's Barbara Lee's first bowl. Yeah, pretty good opener there. Nice to see when you can get the line right away. Something to track and see if you can groove it the whole time. Barbara Jones not too far off here, so yeah, she needed a little more grass. Kind of adjusted the wrong way a little bit. See if Barbara can get a tendency here, but she's only a couple feet through, is to over-adjust and come up short. But let's see if she can just either find the gap between the two or make the perfect adjustment. Yeah. Yeah, and the angle makes it look a little weird, but she's only about 1.5 feet short there. All right, see if Joan can take the grass all the way around. Her weight's not bad. This looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Pretty good ball here by Joan. Making it close. Just Barbara, just do it again. If she could find between the two, or even just duplicate her first one. I mean, her first ball would go right through this one, so that'd be good. Let's make sure she gets all the way here. Needs to turn a little. Oh, man, good ball. Nice try by Barbara. Can't really tell. I don't know if it's showing up well on the camera, but it's pretty much a measure between these two bulls here. But 3 really good balls by Barbara, and Joan found the line with her third, so it's also good. Here's Sherry. Probably just going to fire. I'm just going to follow Barbara. Yeah, she's just going to follow Joan's line and just trying to probably just come to these two bulls here. Got a nice little wall here to make use of. Any bull that sits on that should be shot. Just a little heavy. I'm curious if Julie will try the same thing. It's set up pretty nice for it. I think it's just a race to see who could get to this spot here. And Julie might get there first. This looks pretty good. Yeah, that's really nice there. Good ball by Julie. And even though she hit the pile and moved hers out, I mean, she got back balls, further back balls out of it, so that's good. Sherry gonna draw on, and she's gotta try to come to that ball. That's a little bit difficult because you don't have the pile there. An aggressive shot because she's got 2 balls over here, so this is. So she was trying to play this shot, so that's kind of the danger for Julie and Barbara now, is there's 3 balls in this quadrant. That's away. And they're holding 2. Julie's going to try and draw a third. Not far away. Pretty close. And Sherry's got the option. She could try the drag. She'd probably be better. Now she's got this one in front that she could come off of and might get her shot. Again, I think her target is like that bull there in the back. That's probably the shot. Pretty good effort here. She holds up a little. What a shot. What a brilliant draw. Yeah, Barbara thinking to kind of chop that ball out. Julie's going to have a look. So there, I mean, the danger for Julie and Barbara is here, but with the position of where the jack is relative to the ball, it's going to be really unlucky if the jack goes this way. More likely, especially since I think Julie's thinking this hand, it's more likely that it's going to go in this direction. And they've got the 2 back here. this bull is just behind. I mean, even if there was some kind of, if the jack happens to hit this bull, I mean, that's the only way it really could go wrong for them is if they hit it so hard that this bull comes here, the jack ricochets back this way. So I think Julie's going to play a jack or bull shot on this hand here. She's got it out pretty wide. I think maybe too wide. Yeah, it's not going to come back. So it's going to be first blood for Sherry and Joan with a beautiful draw by Sherry with their third. They go up 1-0. The first end of this second game at the Laguna Beach Open Women's Pairs. And we kind of got this camera a little in the adjusting. For height, we got a little cockeyed here. I think Gary's going to go kind of run out and see if he can level it. We're frantically trying to make a bunch of adjustments. We had a couple cameras down. These guys are constantly tweaking and finagling to try and get things just right. And his camera was not lined up properly. The height was off, but see, now that looks good though. All right. So first ball by Joan, not bad, a couple yards behind. Barb looking to try and just get in between the two. Yeah, good opener by Barb. A little offline. Joan just looking to make a little adjustment here. See if Joan can drop the weight, or she's just going to go right through Barbara's. Yeah, a little too heavy there. I think she'd been better off on the draw, but Barbara just really, you know, the thing is for Barbara, don't think where the ball is, think of where it was. Just keep that same weight and try and take a little less grass and try and get to the center line. Pretty close. Good bowl by Barbara. Very nice. Jones going to try it again. Really just a little too heavy with the last couple. Looks like a good adjustment here. This looks really good here. Really good bowl by Joan. Very nicely done there. Oh, just might have drifted through. Yeah, Barbara's still holding. I think Barbara got a little nervous from that last bowl and didn't really get into that one as well as her other two. So the crossover with Sherry up on the mat, but down one in the head. But she does have a very quality second. don't know if she was intending an aggressive play, but it was an aggressive play. Chip that ball right out. Or hit the jack pretty square. I think she's probably holding one. I mean, it sure seemed aggressive, like that was an intentional shot. Like she was coming with some weight there. Sometimes one of the things is rather than trying to power early is power, to try and drive late, you kind of add with weight early on instead. All right, now with good practice for Julie with the off-center jack, it's just not too far off the center line here. The center line's probably right there. The end rink is there. Pretty good ball by Julie. Great ball by Julie. Wow, really nice. It always makes me happy when I see somebody who can draw to an off-center jack like that. There's a lot of people that can't do it well, and she did that beautifully. Sherry's now got a bigger target. You're going to stick on that hand and just try and hit the target. I doubt this will be short. Yeah, just kind of missed her line, but you could see the weight. She wasn't trying to draw with that one. Not much of a draw to be had, really. And that one in the ditch. See if Julie can do it again. I think the main thing here is because you got room to work with. I think this is just inside the line to make sure that you're in bounds. I mean, she's got all this room to play with. Just got to beat that ball. Yeah, she hung it out there. Yep. Okay. All right. Another attempt here by Sherry. See if she can get to that bowler jack. Or at the very least try and get a closer second to make it harder for Julie. I don't know if it's going to make it back. Pretty good, but man, that's right next to the borderline, so I think they're having a look at it to see if it's in. Yeah, it's out. I don't have a great angle, but it looked like it was out. Yeah. I think Barbara's having a look to see if this ball was worth anything to just take it out. She was just double checking to make sure it was one, that's all. She wasn't sure between this ball and this ball who was second. So Julie's just got to beat this ball. So I think, again, draw into this spot here. Don't mess around with the borderline. Just keep that nice weight she's had and just finish in here. That's a little short, but they'll get one on a nice draw by Julie Buchanan there. So tied up 1-1 after 2. This looks like it's gonna be a good one. Julie wanted it on the tee. She got it on the tee. All right. Good opener by Barbara there. Let's see if Joan can make it all the way down. There's pretty much, I think they get the mat up, but just a hair, a yard or so. And it's all the way down. Boy, Joan with a good line, just a little short. Another beautiful bowl by Barbara. Really, really good. She's started off pretty strong. I think got what she's rolled 8 bowls and maybe one bad one out of the bunch, and that's it. The rest have been really good. Joan really just needs to add the weight. She had good line here. That's maybe a little too much. That's okay. Good position. Better to add too much than not enough. And it's kind of hard to tell Barbara to change the weight since she's had 2 really good ones. I'm wondering if she'll make another line adjustment and put it right on there. Yeah, she made another line adjustment and she's, wow, really good. 3 great weighted bowls there by Barbara. Joan really wants to maybe just split the difference. Probably not a bad thought, but even having this same weight as this first one would be okay if she can get a piece of the head. That's not what you want to do. When you're down 3, you really don't want to be short by a few yards. She'd be better off. I mean, it's the tendency, though. You know, you want to try and adjust, and sometimes you just get in your own head. But really good bowls by Barbara. Set the head up nice for Julie. Julie shouldn't be afraid of this head. She can really, I'm guessing she'll come this way because she doesn't want to accidentally move the jack over to this bowl here. That's really her only danger, so she'll probably be playing this hand all the way around. And she could play it, I mean, I think this would be a good spot back in here. You know, just try not to come across the center line, probably the first one. Well, she's going to come this way. Now the same thing, she's going this way, but so the same thing applies. You really want to target these 2 bowls here. You don't want to come over here because of this. Yeah, not bad. Probably 4. Yeah, easily 4, I think, right now. She's only 2.5 feet short. Really test her for Sherry here. She could play this a lot of ways. She could just try the pure draw and cut it down. She could try and come with a little weight, which I think is what she's done here with this first one. Got a piece of Jones, but kind of promoted it. I'm pretty sure that one's out. Yeah, her Liverpool's out, but she might have cut it down to 3. Julie's going to come again. Again, the main thing is she doesn't want to come here. That's bad. Just anything on this side would be good, or, you know, playing through these bowls but staying over here. Yeah, I think that's what she's done. Gives them something in the back. That's not bad. Kind of narrows it down from anything in this zone being good for them to now just cutting off half of it. Especially when Sherry was coming with weight. Sure, I think a little bit more on the draw this time. Might get a piece of Jones. Touch on that. Oof. Again, this is a little, you know, she could use this bowl as a little angle, you know, a little rub off of that bowl there. I don't know. Barbara's trying to put one in front there. I think the thought is like a blocker that's a count, but the main thing is you don't want to leave somebody like a wing like I was just describing. That's the danger of having a bowl up in like this spot, is now you're giving somebody something to wick off of. I think she'd be better off staying behind. Yeah, this is good. That's good. She got it all the way to the head. Well, it's at least 4. Might be 5. So Sherry can really use a bowl in the head here. She's going to try that same hand. Really, she just needs to like take a yard off. Oof. She kind of missed the center line. What's going to happen? Oh, she might get lucky here. Oh, she might have got shot out of it. Wow, that's kind of a heartbreaker. She wasn't super close. You know, she hit this black bowl was over here, and she hit this bowl here, and it just kind of trickled in, so it was kind of heavy and narrow, but managed to hit that bowl. And very least, just cut it down. Because it's 5 down. Yeah. But it's still one for Buchanan and Lee. They'll go up 2-1. But kind of a consolation prize for Sherry. I mean, she wasn't particularly close with her shot, I don't think, or what she was intending, but she managed to cut it down to 1. So, kind of a mixed bag on that end. Nobody really gets everything that they want, but I think they should be happy with what they ended up with. I'll probably see another long jack from the way, especially that Barber played that one. Oof. All right, we're off on our 4th end here. 2-1, good game. Another good opener by Barber. John just a little short, a couple yards short probably. But it is causing concern, at least enough that they're thinking they should switch. And the angle's a little deceiving. They're often not to mess with that hand and just switch it now. I always believe if you're going to switch early so that you get the chance to make an adjustment. And with 3 balls, it's probably out to the first one. Has really overcooked this one, unfortunately. Yeah, all the way in the ditch. All right. John's on a decent line, just add a little weight here. Very good by Joan. Great adjustment. Great ball there. Shot drawn. Wants to get back to that first weight. And don't want to take too much off. Just want to get back to that original stroke. Yeah, a little too much off. See if Joan can get a second one in here. Well, that took a weird little roll after contact. Probably is 2. All right. There's Julie. Looking to just have a nice draw here. She's not far away. A piece of the jack. Yeah. A little unlucky. Oh, okay. This is the limit we have, so the jack is pretty much right on the center line, just below, so I can't really indicated, but it's down in here somewhere, and it stayed up. Sherry's just drifted by. Her roll stayed up. Yeah, Julie got a little lucky. She hit the jack, but then as opposed to there's the shot ball is just behind her ball. So probably doesn't want to take any weight off. Wants the same weight and come all the way through. Yeah, just the same weight as the last. So they've got a couple seconds now. Cherry wants to be careful. She doesn't want to touch either one of those bowls. The right, if she touches this right bowl, it's pretty clean. The other bowl is just kind of sitting right here. That's shot. Yeah, she's opted to play it pretty wide, so that's not going to be an issue there. Yeah, so Julie just needs getting the indication from Barbara that she needs to add 2 feet to get to the jack. I think a foot would be enough. Oh, she's come narrow. Unfortunate. I was almost wondering if she was ooh, I don't think it was enough though, but that would have been interesting. She would have kind of gotten a break like Sherry got in the last 10. Sherry's got a free draw and kind of multiple bulls in the back if she happens to hit the jack. She really just, as long as she doesn't hit those 2 white bulls, you see, it'd be fine. But don't think she's up. Ooh, it did. It made it all the way. Wow. I thought she was going to get wrecked on that bull in front, but she managed to draw it right underneath it to get 2. Good draw there. So we have our first 2 of the game. And Curry and Armantes leapfrog and go up 3-2 after 4. Okay, we're off for the 5th end. A little more mid-length here for the jack, which is kind of what Sherry and John are going with. Oh, yeah. And, a little short there. It's be interesting to see how Barb does. She had that long weight, just like absolutely dialed. See how she does with this kind of mid-range weight. Sometimes people just have kind of like one stroke, but I don't think Barbara's going to have any issues. This looks really close again. Good opener. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Kind of a little drifted on her, maybe a big yard behind. And Joan just wants to add at least a yard here. Yeah, not bad. Good second shot there. See if Barbara can make the little adjustment here. Yeah, very nice pull there. Good pull by Barbara. Let's see what Joan could. She could really stick with it. I mean, this one's just in front. She could still have that same hand and she kind of come through, but I think Sherry's going to have a look and try and advise her. I think Jones going to opt to switch. And again, you're better off playing like back in here. She could hit the jack or the bull. Not crazy weight, but you don't want to be short since you're down. You know, something matching this weight would be good, like her last one. Just kind of overruled it. Barbara's thinking about switching hands. Pretty good ball there by Barbara. Nothing wrong with that. Worked out. I mean, because she had enough weight and it came all the way back. I mean, a little bit of jack movement would have been okay to come to here. She happened to get to the bowl, which is okay. So another good drawing in by Barbara. Constantly putting Sherry in pressure, even though they've been losing. And it's not like Julie's played poorly. Julie's just kind of, I mean, it's kind of one of those games like I feel like we're playing better than how are we down? And sometimes it's like that. You just got to keep plugging along. On that one where Sherry really kind of got fortunate. She kind of missed that one, but converted that 5 to 1 down. And pretty heavy with that. I mean, with that kind of weight, just because again, I think Sherry's option is, well, she could just kind of draw, overdraw, just trying to get a second shot in there close. She could try the jack or bull shot and try and finish here, but she doesn't want to jack. Another option is be very aggressive and try and knock it all the way back where they have their bulls. I don't know if they're looking at it, but there's 3 here for Curry. I think they're focused on the head as it is, especially with Julie having the last ball. It's not quite the concern because you can always try and cut it down if anything with the one you have. Pretty good bowl by Julie. That's really nice. Just behind, second shot. Not too close to everything. All right. There's Sherry coming with weight. Oh, she got a piece of the bowl. Well, you can see the play, though. I mean, she come with weight and was trying to, again, play the jack or bull on this hand because, again, they have this whole area behind. So I think she was really trying to get the bull or move it all the way back. I mean, now it's 4 in this area. That's the danger. But Julie does have last shot, so she might not be concerned about it. She could put one in the back and just do it now, or she can draw another. Kind of her choice. She's opted for another draw here. Pretty good one as it is. Jones, again, it's a kind of option for Sherry. I mean, Jones trying to get her to just kind of draw and cut it down. I do have 4 behind if she wanted to be aggressive, but it's kind of a tiny target. Well, here she comes, and it's pretty weighty. I think it's going to go through everything. Yeah, I mean that's the weight for the drag. It's just too heavy. And Barbara's giving her a look to see how many it is. I just really want to draw. I'm not sure which is closest away, this one or this one. Yeah, Barbara's just saying get one in here. I can't quite tell. I mean, if she just matches her own, just the main thing is don't come across the center line. If you can help it. I mean, you could probably get away with a little jack movement, but not much. Another good bowl. I mean, 6, look at the lady. You know, this is a nice tight head by the ladies. I mean, they'll deserve whatever it is that they end up getting. All right, the towel is out, and the donations will begin. Yeah, this is the kind of thing I was saying. Like in the long run, the people that can draw the best are the ones that score. I mean, Sherry got fortunate a couple times. She's been able to just do it with one bowl. It's not like Joan's playing bad, but Barbara's just been really on it. And then Julie had a great in then too. You know, there's already 3 out, and they're looking for more. And 3 at Romaine. So another leapfrog. So 3 for Julie and Barbara. And they'll go up 5-3 after 5 ends. At the halfway point, match scheduled for 10 ends. Second game of Laguna Beach Open Women's Pairs. And again, these ladies had a little bit of a rough go in their first game, but hope springs eternal. Thank you to Arrow Bowls for the use of their shade here. And it's been cooking today. The sun's kind of been coming out, and it's beating down on us. But thank you to Arrow Bowls for the use of your tunnel. Arrow Bowls, same line every time. Not surprising. A little surprising. I mean, I would have thought that Julie and Barbara, after having such a good end, would have stuck with something short, but or shorter, kind of gone this medium length. But instead, they've opted for going pretty much tee to tee. And unfortunately, this is the camera. That's as far down as we can go. So just because of the nature of it, if we pull it back any further, it's really going to be blocking the entire sidewalk behind the head. So Barbara continues her good play here. Another fairly solid bowl. Joan, stay down, get all the way through it, and get all the way to the end. Pretty good effort here. See if she's going to make it. A little short. Not bad bowl though. Pretty good. And that's the other thing that Barbara's been doing really well. It's just kind of been making these little. She's gotten her weight right early, and then just making micro adjustments. Having a little issue with the score between the skips. They're looking at the board, which happens to be right in Barbara's line, so Barbara's just giving it a not bad. Barbara, do it. Wait till you're ready when conditions are right for you. So. See how this goes for Barbara. Another good one. Yeah, another good bowl. Boy, that was even. I think she had a little bit of a wobble on it, and that's probably just that difference there. All right, here's Joan. Just wants to make a small adjustment here. Another ball in the head. Pretty good. A little bit unlucky, but another kind of quality second here. Kind of made it a little difficult for Barbara. Yeah, see Barbara's. It's interesting. is that Barbara wanted to go this way and come around this bowl, worried that this bowl is on the running surface, so you don't want to push it in. Or what I think she's thinking about doing is coming around this way and trying to avoid this bowl in front. So that's what I think this is what they're going to try and do. Main thing is she really doesn't want to be narrow. She doesn't want to touch that bowl there. Yeah, another really good bowl by Barber. Leaving, just didn't look like it was going to drift by. She even hit a little bit of rough patch on the green. Jones going to stick with this hand. See if she can push this up or push this out. I really would like to try and get all the way here. Nice effort there. Kept it in play, which is the good thing. So it's behind. So Jones behind, and yeah, I mean, I think really that 3 was due for Julie and Barr because they've just been absolutely just pouring them in on the head, and Sherry's been bailing them out. I think she'd be the first to admit that she got fortunate on one of them. She's had some great balls to cut it down before, or even take a shot. That one was a little lucky, but the rest she's played very well. It's kind of like if you have the 6 good versus the 4 and 1 excellent. Eventually, that luck runs out, and the many good win. Here's Julie going to try that same line, trying to avoid those black bulls in front. Which she's done. A little shorter. Might not be the way she wanted to miss. I think she was targeting kind of coming in here, or preferably just behind, but no harm done, and they're holding a couple. I think Sherry's eyeballing. I mean, she's been really coming with some weight when she's been in trouble. Everything's been kind of down and through the head, which is not terrible, but yeah, this time she came up a little short. So. All right, Julie's going to give it another go here. See if she can get underneath this black ball and get to the back. Oh, that's really unlucky. Wow. Wow. That was some brutal luck there. And somehow still holding 1, but Sherry's again trying to come this line, trying to tighten it up, or rather take the grass, be a little more positive. And that stayed up. She went through, it stayed up. It's going to be hard if she plays that hand. That's the thing for Sherry. It's going to be hard to lose her bowl because she's going to get this bowl as a cushion, and it'll be bowl into bowl. So I think that's the safer hand, but she's really wanting to try and hit that bowl, I think. I don't know if she can get to the jack. Depends. The angle's a little weird, so I don't know if she can get to it from that. So if that's what she's playing, then if you're Julie, I mean, there's nothing in this quadrant behind the head, so, and she played that hand. She said one that was short here, then one that was very wide out here that got unlucky. So, I mean, it'd probably be unlucky to hit this one again. So, she might be just trying to do the draw in. I mean, I think she could come this way, but I think this one's kind of a little bit of a booger there. Yeah, coming this way. And I think she's probably just either on the draw. I mean, there's nothing behind. She could be even a little overweight and target that bull to push it through. That wouldn't be bad either. Looks like that's what she was trying. Pretty good weight. Just finished just behind. Which is good because, again, with Sherry has been playing this way, and now there's a white bull, that's behind these. That's where she finished. So they're trying to eyeball this. Because, I mean, the hit here is okay, but now there's a little bit of protection with Julie's bull behind. Kind of a little bit. It used to be, the two best backs were very much in Sherry and Jones' favor. But now Julie's got one in the mix as well. So it's less ideal. So Julie put in a pretty good bull. She wasn't going to draw another. That's why it was a pretty good, kind of combo shot. Because with that hand moving the jack away from it, coming to that bull and moving the jack over to this side. Because this side is bad for her. That's where Sherry wants. Sherry wants to try and move it here or get this bull out. Yeah, she's going to be narrow here. I don't think it's going to do anything. So it's one more for Julie and Barbara. They'll go up 6-3 after 6. Playing 10 ends. Looks like I'm going to stick to going long again. Really, with the way it's been going, it hasn't seemed to matter too much. Well, Barbara's really overcooked this one. I think this one's going in. Yeah, really let that go. So it'll be interesting to see what Joan and Sherry do because they've been consistently getting outdrawn. So I think if I were them, I'd be thinking of a different distance. Everybody's been really putting that mat in that same spot, and I'd be thinking about moving it a few meters up. Jones opted it to keep the mat where it is and instead go very short. All right, so we're set. I do applaud Joan for wanting to do something different. So let's see how this works out. Again, I think because Barbara and Julie have been playing the line so well, it would do well for them to pull the mat up to kind of throw off a little bit, get in some different grass because they've been drawn much better than Sherry and Joan have. So, but she's opted for the different distance, so she's trying something different. But I mean, it's the line that's killing them. There's, boom, there's Barbara right on the jack, the toucher. And Joan wants to make sure to try and play through these balls, make sure she gets something behind. Trying not to be short. Short's not going to help you at all here. Yeah, about a couple feet short at least. Maybe gives her an elbow at best, but Barbara might be the one to take advantage of it. Hard to tell Barbara to do anything different here. Well, she just had a stunner. I'd be giving her the do it again, please. Do it again, please, and don't be afraid of it because there's no danger behind. Just keep on playing. This is wonderful by Barbara. That's a great second pull. Because Because the ideal spot for them is to, this isn't going to move without having a little bit of pressure on it to push the bowl out or the jack out. So better to have a catcher here for it. So here's Joan. Good effort by Joan. See, Joan's got the right idea with that one. Better to be, 2 yards through than to be a yard short in that situation. And she managed to get second shot of it. Then she got to hit the bowl or the jack. Barbara probably just wanted to put it right back, make sure she gets behind, just trying to beat this bowl. And this little section here would be good. Just a little short. Joan's got a little guide. She can come off of either one of these bowls to kind of push it through the head here. She's hung it out a little bit. At least she got one in the back, so it gives her partner a chance. Once again, it's Barbara holding. Been drawing really well. Okay, so now it's, if you're Julie, you got 4 ends to go. You're up 3. You're holding. You're playing pretty well. Your partner's playing really, really well. You don't want to be trying anything squirrely to turn around. I could see her wanting to come all the way around and come to these bowls to protect, because this is her danger here. And she really, but she could afford to come here, which I think is what she's trying, is just to draw a second. A closer second. And again, another good draw by Julie. Both these ladies playing really well. And I think Sherry, now with thinking that these are kind of maybe in the way, you really have to get it through. She's going to try and get some action and take advantage of these bowls behind. Let's see if Barbara can recognize. Well, they did get a back ball out of it, so that narrows it down. So the danger is kind of in here, yeah. And Barbara sees it. Now that they've got a second, I think that's what Barbara was saying, is they kind of draw in here or here and come all the way around. But instead, they're going to try and get to this spot here, she said, by going here. Even if she hits her own, so be it. And they kind of already have this one here, so it's not that much. Really, it's kind of like in here is where the danger is. So. But now they got 2 back bowls. Yeah, nice try. You could see the thought process. Just trying to see if she can hit that bowl and spring the jack out, which is again why Barbara's trying to get one into this little cluster. And again, I think you don't want to do it, if you do it this way, if you come this way, then you might do it themselves. And you don't want to do that, so she's going to come the other way and come around. Even if she gets one over in here, anything behind in this quadrant, let's say, would be good. Yeah, and she's done that. It's just kind of right behind where Barbara is. Yeah, there it is. You just saw it's right there. So it keeps it from, if it springs all the way over, then that would be right there to hers. It's at least 2, maybe 3, just not sure. I think 3. Cherry hasn't really been trying to cut down too much. He's been kind of more playing with weight on it. Well, Joan and Cherry tried a different distance. Yeah, it's 3, right? Yeah. So 3 more for Julie and Barb. Take now kind of a commanding lead, 9-3 after 7 ends, 7 points in the last 3 ends. And have really kind of been controlling this match. I applaud Joan for trying something different with the the jack, but I think she would have better served with moving the mat. Oops. Barbara. I think Barbara had a glitch in the matrix with her jack until Joan gets another chance with trying to change something. See what she opts for. Just decided to keep the mat there and again go kind of shortish medium here. I think Sherry's kind of watching the other game for some reason. All right. Here we go, 8-10. Barbara good weight. All right. See if Joan can take advantage of this new distance. Pretty good here. She's going to make it on the way. A pretty good bowl. Just a little short. Yeah. Tracking. Just a yard short. Barbara kept her weight. A little off there. Pretty good road, though. All right, Joan just probably holding. Just needs to add a yard here. Just wants to float it by her own. She's done that. Yeah, good bowl. Good bowl. Got halfway there. Barbara's going to switch over. Not a bad call by both of us. Might be the way. She probably didn't have to, but she's got a lot more she can run into. Be nice and positive on her own or one of those other two bowls. And if she misses, she'll just get a nice little back bowl like she's done. All right, Joan wants to just keep creeping up on it. Definitely no shorter than the first two. She doesn't want to hit the yellow one. I don't think she will. She's going to hit her first one. Yeah, got it in. Okay, good. All right, Joan. See, the other thing that happened, because I think Barbara was kind of stabbing with that last one, which you see a lot of people do. It's just, I mean, Barbara has shown that she can draw, but now she had to try and, or she was asked to kind of try a little stab as opposed to putting another bowl in the head, and instead she just kind of, kind of blew it on by, and now instead of having a, close second like she might have done, now they're all of a sudden down 3. Do a reasonably good position. So see what Julie's going to do here. I think it probably looks better to come this way. And she can hit that ball. She can hit her own ball up, that ball out, or through for the jack. She's got a lot of options. She needs to be positive into this head, though. Little unlucky. Yeah, she was trying to get a little piece of it, but she just came through a little bit narrow. Kind of shot this gap. Good opportunity for Sherry. She can afford to be through here as well. She's going to play the other hand. She can try and promote one of these or get it around behind. And really could use some extra points here, given the score. Well, she might have got a 4th one, but kind of plug that hole that Julie just went through. Julie's going to give it another go. She's going to get something this time, I think. Don't know if she changed much. I think if she's playing that way, she really wants to play off this spot, Julie, and it said she was here. So Sherry just wants to get under this ball. Anything in this group should be good for her. It's kind of missed that line. All right, Julie's going to have a look. Again, I think with the weight, if you're just playing, I mean, again, she could hit any of this and it's all good. Any of those is all good. But with the way she's been kind of, I mean, she's only been playing this kind of weight, maybe at yard through at most, then she'd be better off playing further this way and trying to kind of target this ball. I mean, it's her last one, so she really wants to try and be cutting this down if she can. See, the upside of, if she wants to play it like a draw, which is what they've been doing very well, a draw in this hand could find this gap right to the jack. It could float around and get in there, and it'd be hard for, I mean, it'd be hard for it to be anything other than second. I mean, worst case third, I would think. But here she goes. All right, it's away. She's definitely giving it more grass this time. Let's see if she's kept that weight that she had before. Needs to be under this ball. Yeah, pretty nice shot there. Barbara liked it. Might be just 2 now. John's looking. It's definitely, I mean, it was looking like maybe 4. Yeah, I think the upside of what this gives Sherry is if she wants to keep playing this hand, you don't want to touch that yellow ball in front. So, but what it does do is if she comes across with weight and hits this ball, then the white ball will come out and then she'll probably trickle over here and then she'd get this bundle here. She'd get all of it. But she doesn't necessarily have to do that. She could just target this ball and just kind of come in inside of this. I think really her, again, her kind of path is anything in here I think is probably good again. And with no danger behind, she can afford to be positive as long as she's in that trough. Yeah, this looks really good here. Yeah, that's really nice there. Really nice. I guess we'll count them up. That's going to be a good score for them. Again, applaud the ladies for getting the towel out, especially when you've kind of got more than a couple and you might have a measure. That way you don't forget. Was that 3? Was it 2? How many was it? And when you had the towel, then there's no doubt. So they have 3 and they're going to measure for 4. And they got it in there. So 4 it is. And just like that, they're within 2 down with 2 to go. Great end, especially by Joan there. missing by a couple yards, and it's like one of her poorest bowls. I mean, even that's not terrible. All right, see if Joan could do the same weight and just correct the line. Didn't really need to take any weight off, and yeah, and she has the. That's the thing when you're just a foot or two through. Sometimes you're better served to just keep that same weight. Instead, you correct, and then it's a natural tendency to overcorrect. All right, see if Barbara can get back on the jack like she's been. This needs to keep going. Yeah, really good by Barbara there, taking the shot. All right, now Joan can get the split the difference between the two. She'll be right on the jack. Not far away here. Nice effort. Nice effort. Yeah. And the jack is just like kind of right in the middle of her three bowls, pretty close to that triangle. But Barb's got one in there. I'm looking for a second. No need to worry about the weight here, Barb. Just keep on coming. This looks like a stunner here. Oh, great bowl by Barbara. Really nice. Holding two. All right, so it'll be on Sherry to try and get shot here with two down, two to go. All right. Sherry not far away. Pretty good effort. Great weight there. I mean, maybe a foot through at most. And Julie's got the right idea here. She's now with that. I mean, Julie does want to touch this ball, and she does want to. I mean, it's kind of covering the jack. I mean, it'd be really unlucky to get the jack on this hand. So that's why she's going to play this hand and try and beat that ball is all. Just trying to come into here, just where Barbara's got her foot. Her main goal should just be avoid that ball. And separation is probably about a yard. Okay, here's Sherry just trying to make her little adjustment here. Sherry trying to make the adjustment. Just kind of didn't get down through it. But it's going to send Julie over. And definitely not what Sherry was wanting to do, but Julie's going to switch over. Again, I'm not a big fan of the one in the line short. Rather her just kind of play it with this kind of weight behind and finish in this pile of the counters. Even if you touch the jack with that weight, it's okay. At least she finished in basically on the center line. So the problem is if you put a ball out here, then you're giving your opponent something to come off of. At least she was short, but at least she had great looks like they're eyeballing, as you can see with their foot over here, is either trying just on draw weight, because it's the last bowl, is to draw under this or around it. You don't want to hit this bowl. If it was me, because this bowl is just barely off the center line, I'd be just trying to get past your own here. I'd be playing this hand and trying to avoid this bowl. So, even if you finish here on this side, that gets you an account. But they're going to try this hand. She might like this hand. Just trying to go to her foot, which should be underneath that. Between these two bowls here. See if Julie can make this happen. Not far away. Just needs to miss that. Well, she hit it square. Pretty square, so that kind of set it off. But so that's it for the bowls. Now let's see about the counting. And then it could be 4. It's a good technique that they found out which one is the closest. Now they're going around the circle to see how many are better than that. And 3 they'll get. So big end at a big time for Julie and Barb. They'll go up 12-7, a 5-point lead going to the last. So, and it's a chip and a chair for Sherry and John with the through-ball pair. 6 is the max, so there is still a chance, but they did get a 4 2 ends ago. All right, so I think see if Barbara can get this jack down. Had a little trouble. That looks pretty good here. Rounds of applause from everybody, even here in the booth. I think it's pretty much right on the tee here. So Barb's ball will be coming in shortly. But, maybe we just switch to the other angle, like to the even, or to the odd. Oh, there we go. That's good. We're good. All right. Good opener ride, Barbara. I like that a lot. It's exactly what you want. Anything between the jack and the ditch here. Make your opponents draw the line. Joan with a pretty good opener her as well. Again, you're trying to keep your opponent from getting a number here. So even if Barbara had the same weight, it would be okay. Switched hands, so I think she's going to miss her line here. Well, kept it on the green, right? Joan looking to really capitalize. She can just play through her own bowl. Almost everyone's got to count. You still got a chance. When you're down this much, everyone's got to count. Yeah, she really overcooked that one. All right, well, we know that Sherry and Joan won't win. It's impossible now. The tie's still in play. 7-point max, you still want Julie and Barber still want to try and see if they can get there. Joan could get one more out. She kind of, I don't think that was her. She bounced that a little. Just kind of bounced it, and it's kind of the tendency when you kind of bounce it or just don't have it delivered, then usually it'll be like short and narrow. Definitely narrow. I think she was kind of playing it through, so. Julie just looking for a draw, really. Nice bull there. Really nice. Good bull. I don't know if she's holding. Joan's going to have a look-see. Joan thinks they still got it, but it's close. Oh, if I'm Sherry, I don't see the 5. One on the bank and those 2. It's going to be rough, but at this point you want to just try and get as many as you can, I guess. A pretty good bull by Sherry here. Really nice draw. Beautiful there. That's definitely a shot. If Julie's feeling frisky. Yeah, Julie's just going to try and draw. Doesn't really need to make anything happen. I mean, there's a case to be made for driving at this head to try and hit either one of these bulls or the jack because you got everything behind here. But I think instead she's just going to opt to draw. She doesn't need to make anything happen. Instead, she draw a nice second shot there. So now it's just 1. So. Sherry's kind of missed her line on this one. Well, they each have 1 left. So Julie's just probably wanting to be sure. It's hard to tell with the angle, but I mean, this one's definitely shot, this red one, and I think this white is second. I mean, they're looking at these 2. I mean, I just don't think she needs to do anything but just try and draw again and see if she can make it to the spot here and see if she can get shot. It's probably what she's going to do. Again, if she wanted to really be frisky, like I said, she could be trying to drive at this head. She doesn't need to, though, with the score being what it is. And she'd hit this one into that, and that would go. She could hit the jack all the way back or this one out, but again, she did. Why? Let's hit the inside half. Ooh. You know, no harm done, but now they probably have at least 2 seconds, if not 3. But Sherry should be holding with her 1. They're 5 down, and I don't see a 5. Not with needing every bowl to count, and this bowl here, covering this bowl, 'cause this one's not going anywhere. So cherry should just be on the draw. Just trying to get two that way. Cherry's last. No, it's gonna hang on. Oh, turned it off. Wow, she gave it away. That's really unlucky. Okay, so Julie and Barb get a little luck back on that last one to get one, and they'll win 13-6. Yeah, she turned that one in for a shot. So it was a 13-6